Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before I begin, don't forget to join my new Discord server called Luke10's Hangar. I plan on joining weekly, so if anybody wants to fly together, we can make that happen. My Discord server is linked down in the description below. Today I'll be flying the Messerschmitt Bf G-6. The Bf G-6 is one of the most iconic fighter aircraft of World War II, representing a significant evolution of the Bf series. The Bf was first introduced in the late 1930s and quickly became the backbone of the Luftwaffe. The G-series, including the G-6 variant, was developed to keep pace with evolving combat requirements and technological advancements. The Bf G-6 was introduced in 1943 and was one of the most produced versions with over 5,000 units built. It featured various modifications including different armament configurations and engine variants. The G-6 was powered by the Daimler-Benz DB605AM engine, which provided better performance at higher altitudes compared to its predecessors. It had a top speed of about 360 miles per hour, that's 580 kilometers an hour, and a service ceiling of around 39,000 feet, which is 11,800 meters. The G6 typically carried a combination of 13mm MG-131 machine guns and a 30mm Mk-108 cannon. Some variants also featured additional weapons such as underwing cannons or bombs for ground attack roles. The Bf G6 saw extensive service on all fronts where the Luftwaffe operated, including the Eastern Front, North Africa, and over the skies of Western Europe. The G6 was in numerous significant battles, including the air campaigns over the Soviet Union and the defense of Germany as Allied forces advanced in 1944 and 1945. Many ace pilots flew the Bf G6, contributing to its reputation. Pilots like Eric Cartman, the highest scoring ace in history, achieved numerous kills while flying the various Bf models, including the G6. Eric Cartman had overall 352 kills, 350 of them being Soviet and 2 of them being American. The Bf G6 remains a symbol of German aviation during World War II, often depicted in films, books, and model kits, underscoring its enduring legacy in military aviation history. That's all for the history lesson. I hope you enjoy the combat. Right now I'm just trying to climb as high as I can so I can boom and zoom some people. That's what the Bf does best. Right now I'm one of the highest aircraft in the game. I really like to see this, and I see a Seafire in front of me. I'm going to start heading for him. This guy's completely oblivious that I'm even here. I fire at him there, hit him, and take him out. After the kill, I'm going to keep my altitude and airspeed, and I'm going to look around me, always being aware of all my surroundings. I'm the highest aircraft in the sky right now. I love to see this because I'm a Bf and I can boom and zoom a ton of people. The Bf is overall an energy fighter. That means, like I just said before, it's great for boom and zooming. It keeps its energy very well, but if you get too slow, you get extremely sluggish and you're pretty much just a sitting duck. Right now I'm heading for this P-38. I'm above him. I love to see that, so I'm just going to boom and zoom. As I'm in the dive, I'm always going to be looking around me, being aware of my surroundings. The P-38 starts turning in towards me, then he starts jinking out of the way. A jink is an evasive maneuver. He tries to make me overshoot, but he doesn't realize he's fighting Luke A-10. I fire at him there, get severe damage, and I pull back up. I shoot his elevator off. I know he's not going to pull back up, and I win the fight. Immediately after I got my kill, I see this enemy P-51 below me. I'm going to start the dive on him. He starts to turn in towards me. I really don't care though because I want him to follow me up. I want to energy trap him and boom and zoom him. Unfortunately, he doesn't pull up into me, so I'm just going to keep my dive going. You always want to be aware of your airspeed in a dive like this, especially in the 109. I see that my airspeed is in the 400s of knots. I'm going to pull back up so I don't overspeed. Now I'm just going to do the smart thing and pull back up to boom and zoom again. I know that this B-51 definitely does not match my energy. I'm just going to use that to my advantage because I am an energy fighter. And as I'm in the climb, I'm always going to be looking around me, being aware of all my surroundings. And then as I'm diving down to kill this P-51, I didn't realize that Dory was the pilot because I guess he had short-term memory loss that I was even behind him. I don't know who's going to tell him that California is over 5,000 miles away. After that kill, I'm just going to climb back up to altitude and I'm always going to be looking around me, being aware of all my surroundings. I see 2 out of the 5 enemy aircraft that are left in the game. I'm just going to try to boom and zoom. This enemy Bearcat is flying straight and level. He starts turning away, I keep firing, and I take him out. And then immediately after the kill, I'm going to look around me, always being aware of all my surroundings. I see the Spitfires a mile out. I'm going to climb using all of my energy. I know that he's never going to get up to me. He absolutely does not match my energy. And then I see this Bearcat off my left. I absolutely have to keep an eye on him. I start my dive down to the Spitfire, and then I see the Bearcat diving down towards me. I'm just going to keep baiting myself to hopefully let my teammate kill him. I kill the Spitfire with ease, and then I'm just going to break off to the right, hoping that the Bearcat overshoots. He starts turning in with me. I'm going to go vertical here because that's where the Bf does best. He's falling right into my trap. I kill my power here and make myself lose most of my energy to make him overshoot. It works like a charm. As I'm getting closer and closer to stall speed, I'm going to dump my flaps and go to full power to put myself in slow flight. He crosses my nose and I take him out. That guy probably had full power the entire time. That's why I always try to teach everybody to manage your power settings and use your flaps. Immediately after the kill, I'm going to look around me, always being aware of all my surroundings. I see the Spitfire in front of me, and I'm just going to try to dogfight him. I know that my teammate's still alive, so I'm just going to try to bait myself. I'm going to dive down here, hoping that he follows, which he does. He misses all of his shots there. As I'm going vertical with the Spitfire, still trying to bait myself, my teammate thankfully takes him out and the bait works. And then immediately after the Spitfire gets taken out, I'm going to dive back down, gaining my speed and energy back. I'm in a really bad spot here, but thankfully nobody's around to kill me. This is why I always say to look around you, being aware of all your surroundings. And just like that, there's a P-38 behind me. He comes back from the dead. He's the same guy that I got severe damage on earlier. I actually got the kill credit, but unfortunately he made it back to his airfield. I see that my two teammates are going in towards him. I want to see if he dives, which he does. I'm just going to keep climbing and gain altitude above him. I'm just going to try to kill him the same way that I killed him earlier. But before I could even do that, he gets set on fire. I know that is probably over for him. Now your average greedy idiot's going to probably go in towards the P-38 because he's coming in towards me, but I'm not going to do that. I dive away, but thankfully we win the game before he could even get to me. And just like that, I get a nice 6-kill game. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. If anybody has any suggestions on what aircraft they want me to fly next, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I'd be happy to fly that aircraft.